Let's take a family everyday situation. The women's legislation is to adapt. That's most of the men. That's why they act this way. Why does this happen? Because they can't deal with their pride and arrogance, and that's why they have a huge amount of energy, and often they don't correspond to who they are. You know what it looks like? We're all adults here, right? 16 plus, that's our audience. The sexuality of a woman is so much higher than a man's sexuality that if men knew how high it was, they would kill themselves on the spot. Because even their boldest fantasies are nothing to a woman. Is this all you can do? Go watch a movie, read some sci-fi, read a book, watch some porn. Maybe you'll make it to my level, to the level of my desires. Of course, there's women who say they're not like this, who say they would never do this. And then they get problems with their sexuality, problems with hating their men, problems with hating themselves. And those are the women who get mastopathy, the women who get thyroid issues. They go to a monastery, they think that becoming a nun will solve their issues. But the thing is, when I'm talking about women, when I say that they have 20 times more energy than a man does, on average, for some reason, everyone starts thinking that a woman can have 20 men, like being married to 20 men at the same time. It's not like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I mean, she's got a 20-day cycle with one man per day, and she feels great. And when she comes back to man number 1 after man number 20, she even forgets who he was. And now he's like, oh, you're my husband. Let's go on living together. But what I'm trying to say is that a woman's potential is huge. Although some would say that, what does that mean? That I am a woman who could live with 20 men? No, potentially you could multiply your man's energy 20-fold. You hear the difference? 20 men or one man has energy 20-fold. So the engine is 20 times more powerful. Instead of having 20 used Toyotas, you buy one Mercedes, but it's the same price. And that's why I'd like to stress again that the essence of a woman is at its peak, and she gets energy only in the form of sexuality. If the sexuality is manifested in a healthy way and a woman finds a partner she's comfortable with, their sex is respect. And when you've got too much respect, it's transformed into love. And when you've got too much love and respect, it turns into sex. Like the Bible says, words must come from an overabundance of feeling. When a person is so valuable to you as a person, we fall in love with them because love is development, novelty, progress, interest, and enjoying the process. And the pinnacle of this is sex that gives the energy of sensuality through resonance, which is the building block of life. And the energy of sensuality is the transformation of the ethereal body from the sensual plane to the physical plane. And all the events that unfold and situations we experience are based on the ethereal body, so the energy of the ether is used. But since we're creatures that live because of transformers, and transformers are essences that interact with us through the sensual, we only get energy through sex, and that's why we can have sex that we don't enjoy, and then you don't get energy, but you waste energy. So basically, you try to get energy from a plug that's not connected to a power source. And no matter how hard you try to do this, you will get no effect out of it. That's why when we're talking about sex, then you can either get filled by love, get saturated by love during sex, or you can get the opposite effect. All life will be sucked out of you. Because at this moment, you're in a vulnerable, open state, and in this moment, you can either accept the good or all the things you've had can be taken from you. You open your door, you can get new things into your apartment, or burglars can come in and steal everything. You've got two options. Someone say, oh, I have sex and I feel worse. And I say, you shouldn't let burglars into your house, but you should bring people who bring new things into your house. You see the difference here? And how do you decide if someone is a burglar or if someone will give you new things? It's very simple. The legislation of the person.